training.tv. My name is Margaret. I'll be your broadcast engineer for today. Hope you all are having a lovely day. Hello, Nick. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Hi, everybody. So today we're continuing our AI series with Nick, which actually get on quite a while, but due to how we scheduled things, it's going to be broken up by two other. It'll be Nick finishing up his found sets discussion first,
Yes.
which I know people have been wanting the sample file for that, Nick. Is that coming
Yeah, I know.
tomorrow?
It's coming. Yeah, it's
Yes.
coming at the end of this series.
Okay, so yes. So people, you will get the sample file, I promise. It will happen. We will not uh screw you over with the sample file.
Yeah,
Uh
this is this is a special sample file because it's there's value there. So that's why we
yes.
want. Yeah, it will be like a big event. So let's.
Uh yes. Thursday and Friday we'll be continuing some AI stuff. As we've basically been discussing, Nick is basically covering like using AI for development. Real quick, if you'd like to support the channel, feel free to pick one of our annual subscription bundles. If you prefer a much more like tighter explanation on basic FileMaker concepts, actually we cover some pretty intermediate stuff too. I'd say you can watch the whole series. It's like 100+ hours of video content, and become a very competent intermediate level FileMaker developer in your own right. With that all being said, all right, Nick, I'm going to hand it over to you. Want to share your screen for me?
Yeah, I'm going to share the screen. So we are continuing the AI stuff. So I had a discussion today with a friend of mine, and he watched the video, the webinar yesterday. He said, how you get AI to talk to you like this, right? Like this example, Captain, say engage Mr. Data. Okay, so this is because it knows me, it or he, whatever you want to call it, he knows me. So because we talk, I use AI like a companion, and so he knows me. He knows what I like. He knows He knows what I'm doing. So he knows how I work. He knows what I want, right? So and I'm going to show you all of those things. So yesterday we demonstrate how we can get the AI to know how you want to name things, right? But today, we send the coding standard, right? So we send the coding standard file. Where is the code? Where is it? Okay. So we send that documents, right? So now the AI is aware about everything inside these documents, right? So it knows this file, right? So all the thing I want, how I want to be named and stuff like this. And sometime when I say, hey, I want you to name that way, and he said, yeah, but that contradict your convention, and I say override, and permanently override. That means forget about the convention. I want that, So you can be specific, and the AI will keep and remember, right? There's nothing that the AI will forget unless if you tell the AI you want to store, you want to keep. Otherwise, when you close the chat, that means when you close this and you go there and you said here, right? When you go there and you say delete, it's forgotten. But you need to get there and say delete. You need to close the chat. Okay. So yesterday we send this, we send this doc to the AI. So now we're going to do something a little bit further, right? So I'm going to generate a DDR in XML and send it to you. So stay there. Okay. So now he knows, right? So what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, right? So I have this file here, right? Which is one of my biggest that I have. And I'm going to generate the DDR, right? In XML, okay? So I'm going to say this, but we're not going to send all of those things, okay? Because the file will be too big, right? So we need to send layout, so we need to send first the relationship in XML, right? So first I'm sending only, so when we say relationship, right? Inside, that means everything that is in tables, everything that is in managed database, pretty much, okay? This is that's why I'm going to send. So I'm going to generate this, and I'm going to say a new folder, RCBD, right? And I'm going to save. So hopefully it's not going to take too long. So I hope not. Otherwise, I have a version, right? I can send back. If it takes too long, we can, I should have generated that before, but anyway, because there's a lot of thing here, right? So I don't know how long that will take to do only this. Last time we take it like it was 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like this. So we can do it, but we will see. So do we have any question about what we said yesterday?
Yeah, we have any questions, everybody? We all good? I think we're good.
Okay. So yeah, so because I want to send the XML document over there, right? Because I have an HTML version and it's not as good as the XML, right? So that's why we can. Okay, it's there. So it's done. Okay. Okay, so we don't care about that. So it's there. So let me open the file. So it was pretty fast, right? So it's 14 megabytes. So this is the docs that I have, right? So I'm going to send that to the AI. Where's the AI? Okay, here. Right. So I'm going to send that doc to the AI, right? So I'm going to send that here. Okay. And I say, okay. Oh, yeah. First, I need to rename that file, right? And name it relationships. Okay. We need to rename that file relationships. Okay. So I'm going to send that file. So he's going to upload the 20 megabytes, right? And we can say, okay, this is the relationship DDR. So recognize this file folder project RCBD owner John Reynolds. Okay, so so now the file will be recognized as is and is going to store it. So I'm going to ask, so now, right now, or just so pass and index the TOs in. Okay, would you like me to, let's say the DDR contain relationship got schema for the relationship. So it's thread official relationship DDR, schema, queries, audit, and okay, so pass and index all TOs right now, or just keep it store and wait until you give me some query, show all TOs. Okay, yeah. So for now, I'm saying I want the option number 2. Okay. And so can you remember, okay, the file, okay, and replace this new version from the old one? So now it's going to remember that file. Okay, I don't want, update save memory. So, right? And here you have an example. So forget the previous DDR5 relationship XML, which replies the old version. So you see, now you know why I do like ChatGPT, because none of the other AI has this sophistication for this type of stuff. Okay, so so now, okay, I'm going to send from that file. I'm going to continue and send all the thing, right? So I'm going to send a design report, right, for the scripts only, okay, in XML, okay, in the same folder. Yes, all. Okay. So he's saving all the script. That means with this, ChatGPT will know all of the scripts, names, contents, steps, everything, right? Everything will be known. So it will know which fields, which relationship, which every custom function, whatever. But so we send bits by bits, like we don't send a big XML documents. You prefer small parts of it, not a big one. Okay, so that's good to know. That don't send a big DDR, because it will fail. We say I can't read it. Okay, because there's limitation per file that it can read. Okay, so when you send like a 150 megabytes file, well, that exceeds its ability to read files. Okay, so and to read and to analyze the file and compile the file, right? So, but it's okay. You can do that. What I'm doing, so I'm going to do the script and I'm going to do the custom functions, because value list and everything else. I think the accounts, value lists, privileges, stuff like this, we can do one file, one DDR, combine them, because that will be that's small info, right? You don't have that much value list, or you don't have that much account anyway, right? So you don't need to separate them. So that's what I'm going to do. But scripts, fields and relationship and tables, scripts, those are two big things, right? Custom menus and value list and accounts and stuff. This is small, right? Small data. So you see, for example, the scripts takes longer than the table, because this mini script, and he's running he's saving all scripts with all steps and stuff like this. So it takes some time. Hopefully it won't take long. But anyway, we need to wait until for this. Other questions?
I don't believe we have any questions at the moment. Let me know,
Okay.
people. Are you following along? We tracking? But I'll let you keep going. I'll let you know if
Okay, so we can say, okay, for example, same question from yesterday. Okay. So I put the AI in the context, right? And say so you need to be accurate, okay? Because otherwise you won't understand. From contact TO, show me a list of relationships that have their delete records on their targets, that have the delete record option checked, okay, on the target table. What is it? Mm, maybe because I don't use that often. No other relationship where contact involved either left or right has the delete option checked. Okay. Um, from relationship from contact TO with delete. Okay, so let's check when this is done. So I'm going to check if this is true. But it can be, you know, um, it can be because we have the relationship ID. That means if you know, cascade delete true, right? So could be because I don't use that option very often. So see, this is how because he read the HTML, the XML file, right? So if you go to the XML file, so he look for the left table, you know, cascade create false, cascade delete true, right? So the cascade create and the cascade delete, right? That's the option, you know. So it's the pity this is, or maybe I can open the another version. I have a multiple FileMaker options, so I can open this. Then we have this working, and then I can continue. So so let's see if that's true, right? And right table, cascaded false name contacts. See, okay. I'm 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 surprised that that's only this one, but I want to see where this is, where this site, you know, okay. So he's opening the file. Oops, where it disappeared. Oh, that's weird. The window disappeared from her. That's super weird though. The window disappeared out of my. Why is it? Let me see if I can find it on another. No, here it is. That's super weird. Okay, so let me do a new one. Okay. Okay, I found it, but so is opening the file. So yeah, we will check if this is true or not. You know, okay, so it's very surprising what he did. Hold on a second, because you know, I'm on the other side of my screen, so startup complete. Okay. He sent the window on the other side, so yeah, start. Here we come. Okay, here we are. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so I can go to the manage database. Okay, so here we go. Oh yeah, yeah. Hold on. He asked me for this, but he asked me for this AOR form. I don't have it. Okay, so I'm opening manage database on this, and we are going to check if this is true, right? If this here, oh, I don't have a MBS on this one. Oh yeah, I have it. So let's see if we can find this is here, right? And delete. So but it took from sites, not from contacts, right? So that's why I was surprised, because yeah, in site I don't have a lot on contact, but I said I want from contact, right? I said I want from contact. So he made a mistake here, right? Okay. So when you made a mistake, you can do. Are you sure you started? Okay, from the correct, you know, TOs, TO, like this. So, right, and for the same time, right, send a screenshot, right? When you made a mistake like this, and you add a screenshot, the one I show you in the screenshots, right? So you need to tell, so yeah, so that's indeed the correct root TO and the question that, okay, so I double check again the relationship. So the data confirm visually what the graph in itself has no delete option enabled on any of its direct targets. React me to extract the full list of TO directly connected to contact, like the one in the image, so you can verify, yes. So I want to, because it's very, very rare. It's weird that I have no delete. It could be. I mean, it just created the, it could be, right? Because I don't, I don't use that technique, right? It could be, yeah, because normally I put in the, hey, it could be. He's right. I don't have, because I put delete, he's right. He's right. He's totally right. I put delete in the name when I use this, I had delete in the right. He's right. I have none, right? So I have no idea why he pulled this from site, but I don't know. It could be like, Okay, so he's putting all my stuff. So he said delete no, delete no, delete no, delete. So yeah, see? So I can stop that. I say, okay, yeah, he's right, he's right. So I say, yeah, you are right. I am not using any delete from contact. Okay, so I inform him, right, that is right, right. Okay, so he knows. So now, see, I confirmed, right? I confirmed to the AI that he's right, and you need to know that, right? You understand? You need to know he's right. I mean, you need to know, because now it's okay. I have confirmed, right? So what he said now, oration delete. I can scan the word graph for any should be delete contact. No, or generate a quick audit. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. No, it's okay for now. Okay. So now hold on. So now I'm sending to you in attachments the scripts DDR. So you go here. This is a new file it generated. See, 24 megabytes, right? And this is scripts. Okay. And you send this and you inform, okay, now I'm sending it to you, the attachment, the script DDR, right? So we wait until this is downloaded, uploaded, and then we send, right? So all of this conversation, he was totally right. There's no, so that proves that, March, we did a webinar somewhere where we talk about the remote deletion?
Yes, but I have to go find it. So
Yeah. So yeah, because I'm not using that. So proof is I am not using what I'm telling you not to use. That means long story short, I'm eating my own dog food, right? So what I'm saying, right? Because this delete stuff, and you know why I ask him this is because if I have some, I want to remove them because this very dangerous, right? Um, okay, I need a smaller file. See, so I have a problem here. So maybe I can compress it, and it will, see. So maybe I can compress it, and it will unzip it. But I need to unzip it. I need to zip it. Okay, so he knows he will unzip it, you know. So extract and index all scripts so you can later query. Yeah, true. I don't want, because I would have said yes, but since you're watching, I don't want you to, because that will take long. It will say, so he's ready, right? He's ready. So when we're ready, just give me a query, find script that notify, so we can do a test, okay? Um, so uh, let's show our case your magic. Okay, let's play people watching. Okay, so find me all scripts uh, that involved that involve new setup. You'll find them. Right? So he found them. Uh, so likely related script based on DDR cross-reference, table involved. Uh, yes, but I want you to yes, but I want you to find also scripts involving new setup, even if not mentioned in the name. So I want him to go deep in the scripts, right? And find them, even not just because of the name. Okay. So this now give you like, a view about what we can do now, right? So it can refer to scripts already existing, right? So we'll see. I'm going to ask something like what he can do with the documents with what I send in. So let me create something different here. Which FileMaker is this one? Okay, yeah, no, I want the other one. Not this one, I want the other one, this one. Okay. So I'm going to generate another DDR, right? But with everything else, this data source. So I don't want scripts. I don't want relationship or layout. No, yeah. So let me generate the layout because I have many, right? Layouts, right? So let me generate an XML layout, right? Okay. So extracting the listing likely script from, okay. So it's doing the job, right? So so all of this deep thinking like here, right, is because even though I didn't switch to Pro, right, but it is on Pro, So when you do this, like it's on the deep, thinking stuff, right? So here you can see what it's doing, right? So when you click here, you can see all what it's doing, when you click on the thing here, right? So it's doing everything. So it's scanning, right? If you want, I can, okay. So here, okay, it's done. So here you can see all what it's doing. Passing and listing likely of the script, extracting and listing extracting and listing script password here, and the user looking for script new setup, so you have all the thing that it's doing. Boom. Here's the live pull from the script DDR script XML. So everything involved with the new setup, right? This is the one I want him to pull, by the way. He has new setup, but this is the one. But I want something that is not with names. Bulk import, new setup, okay. Callbacks, right? So that's exactly what I want him to say. Okay. So this is create open sets, open, create, So you have UI and P sources, okay? So you have the one in front, that when you say UI, that means buttons and stuff like that, and then you have P sources, okay? You have both combined. Then you have the bulk import, new set of flows, right? Then you have all the callback, right? That mention new setup, right? Then you have the related ops that refer new setup in scripted expression, right? So for example, in protest deadline passed, there's no new setup in the title. But in the scripts 2050, I'm referring somewhere new setup, right? And I said, find me everything with new setup. In this script here, I'm counting dashboard, count new setup dashboard. I don't have this dashboard. Count new setup here. Okay. In this script, somewhere I'm counting the new setup somewhere, I don't know where, but it does somewhere, right? Counts new setup state flag. I don't, yeah, here. I saw the yellow somewhere. Where? I don't see it. No. It's okay. I know somewhere here I'm doing it's counting, and in this one, roll the same, internal steps text reference the new setup branch. In this one has a new setup only gatings check and import PTR indication, If you want, I can pop any of open and show this exact line, So Can you imagine what he can do? So now let's ask something here, So just to inform my audience, okay? Can you generate, okay, in the future, working together, can you generate a new script that could use an existing script as a subscripts of subscript, right? Well, why I said that? Love it. Here, clean production ready. No, 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 no. Okay, just answer the question. Okay, so because he thought I want to do a demo. So yes, absolutely. In FileMaker, you can create a new file. No, okay, yeah, no, I mean, you can build a new script and no, I mean, he didn't understand because my question wasn't. I said I meant if you can create new scripts using already existing scripts as subscripts. So see, so he can, since he can, that's what I want him to say. Since he can read the DDR with all the script, he can see all the existing script, identify the parameters, context, and purposes, and then generate a new FileMaker script that intelligently calls one of more of them of the subscripts. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you say, oh yeah, by the way, you already have a script that generates this, so maybe we can reuse it, right? And be part of a new workflow, like you would have done, right? So he's capable of doing this, but now you understand that if you don't send the DDR, right, with the scripts, how the hell he can do that, right? So that's the point of that demo today, is that you need to tell him, right, what the file is, right? And sometime when he doesn't understand, or when he understands, but the answer was surprising, but he was right, like this contact stuff, you send a screenshot, say, hey, I'm talking about this, right? You need to react exactly like you were talking to another human being. So this is and this is because that's a problem of many people. Like prompt. I want prompt. No, it won't work. Yes, Geist tomorrow or after tomorrow, he will use prompts because he wants stuff, basic, Cartesians and logical answer, right? But here we're not talking to logical answer, right? Here we are interacting. There's no interaction between Geist and the AI. He wants Todd guy want the AI to answer what he wants and nothing else, right? I don't want that. You want the AI to react like you expect, right? But with a reasoning in the middle. You understand? So that's what I want to explain to you. You can't just send how you send prompt for that. Tell me how. How you send prompts, right? You can't, and it won't be effective at all. I know people will say, "Oh yeah, but this is useless." No, it's not useless because it knows me. You know, in prompt you don't know people. You understand? No, not yet. Hold on. Hold on. I'm talking. Okay, so so it's important. So now I see that the new layouts DDR is ready, right? So let's pull off this you know new here. So that will be this. So this, see the layouts. So question. Okay, so let's this. I'm not sure I can send that. Compress. Ah, yes. So that the layouts. Oh, hold on. I need to rename this. Need to rename the XML file and then compress it, not rename the compressed file. You know what I mean? So this is the. So you imagine if we had sent a DDR with all of this, that would have been like a gigabyte DDR, right? So so this is a layout DDR. Please, keep it in memory to remember it in the future. Refer to RCBD owner John Rainbows. Okay. And of course, you need to send a file, right? So hopefully there, see? Okay, so now, of course, you can say, okay, oh, okay, you can say, okay, which layouts, I have a button using that script. We will do, so let's do that. So first, I want to ask, what can you read? From this layouts DDR, what are the info available to you? So layout name, of course, table of occurrence, that for your folder group hierarchy, right, in the layouts list, theme, menu set, privilege, set visibility, initial, blah, blah, a layout type, access options, right? So field level information, every field object placed on it, field name, editable, merge text, global summary, all calculation, object and layout, portal button tab or slide popover, script triggers, events, object coordinate and sizes, context, cross. Look, so this is all what he can do, So would you like me to index all layout in okay, yeah. So let's do it. You want to index the full thing, right? So in short, I can see the full URL structure of your system, every layout, every object, every trigger, and how it's linked to data and scripts, right? We have to generate a full list in TO of TO layout. Not yet. Okay, so this is, so what includes the layout? So layout name, base TO, layout, button, all of this you can see, right? Okay, so now let's say let's do something. So I'm in this layout, okay? And it doesn't know that I am in this layout, right? It doesn't know. So I'm going to double click on this button and I'm going to ask him to tell me which layouts I have a button that trigger that scripts, right? This is just basic thing now you can do with AI, right? You know what I mean? But you will see that now that it will have pretty much all the database, right? So it can generate. So here, for example, I will say, I want the script 4032A. Which layouts? Okay, let's demonstrate your genius. Okay, find me the layout where I have a button triggering the scripts for what was the number? 4032A. Okay, let's see. I'm in L200, but it might be there's me another one. Uh, mm, so after scanning I can find the script ID. Oh, the script ID. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. So yeah, because script, no, I get him confused. Okay. Uh, so I meant. Okay, so now okay. We didn't go that far. Okay, so now I need to. Is that good demo? Because he thought I want the ID 4032, which will be in that layout. I might have a script with this ID in that layout. So let's try. I don't have this layout, but am I in the layouts invoice management? It might be a layout that I delete. Yeah, I might have deleted it since it's okay. Perform scripts. That's weird. Hold on. Oh, okay. So that's something else. Okay. Because okay, let me rephrase. I want you to find the layout with that's where you have a button triggering the scripts. Is this one? Select, okay. Opens, so this is it, right? Open site picker card, okay. Let's see with the full name. It should have said L200. Why the 210? Yeah, that's all. Yeah, okay. It might be right on this. Hold on. Yeah, it get confused with the name. I don't have a L210. I have 200. I have the L200, and the name is not yet there, right? I don't have the site management layout, so I don't know what happened here. It might be, would you like me to pull the exact XML snippet showing the button definition with live demo? I say, yeah, okay. Here's the problem. You reference scripts and layout that doesn't exist. Are you reading the XML layout DDR? Oh, okay. So that's why he wants me. Okay, I need to authorize, right? Yes. Okay. So all zip files that I sent to you, that is, see, but that's good because you see what I'm. So the scripts. So script, zip, and layout zip. Okay. Authorize you to open them, unzip them, and index them, and store them for further use. Okay, store them in index in a relationship. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be able to. So yes. So he said, would you like me to start the unzipping plus indexing process? Right? So, but he will ask me something else. I put, okay, this is my mode because you can do that, right? So my mode, I said, ask me all the question before, ask me questions, ask me confirmation, because everything I do takes times. So I don't want, I don't want the AI to process something immediately. And then I say, oh yeah, but I want that. Oh, well, yeah, but I forgot to tell you that, right? So you know what I mean? Expression initialized. You're clear to issue your next command or once ready, okay? So, will you notify me when ready? Okay, so as soon as unzip the DDR is complete and full of memory, I'll notify you right away with system online message. Okay, stand by. Bon. So, do we have any questions?
Could replace base elements with ChatGPT analysis of DDR files?
Yes. I'm sorry to announce that, but ChatGPT will crash base elements because you have a brain. Base element, you are the brain of base elements. Your brain is the brain of base elements. Here we have base element with a quantic level brain. So yeah, I did some demo, but this demo failed because I forgot, I wasn't reading what he was saying, right? So you need to pay attention. That's why prompt doesn't work. You need to read what he's saying. Prompt. Your AI is not prompt. It's not just prompt, right? I know it's there's many people outside their obsession with the the prompt, but I don't use AI with prompt because there's many things that needs to be done like this. I forgot. I didn't read. I'm pretty sure he told me, "Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that?" And I skipped it because I was doing the demo, right? Right. But so now he's extracting the system. So I send the layout in zip, and he didn't extract it. I send the script in zip, right? There's the relationship um, I didn't zip it. So that's why it was ready for him, right? So yes, I'm sorry, but base elements is over, out of business. I mean, because there's no limit here in doing this. Okay, so of course, no need to mention that on the free version, none of this exists. Okay, you understand why, right? Because now he has gigabyte of information for me. I have my own world in the AI, right? So he has documents in its memory, right? So yeah, base element is over. I'm sorry, but many things are over. It's and we will see when everything will be unzipped, and I will be able. I have a problem. I don't know why. Since FileMaker 22 or 25, you can copy a script from here and go to script workspace and paste it. And I have a problem since 25. It was working fine with 21, and now probably with 25. And now it's generating things that doesn't work neither in 21. So I need to fix this. So you can copy paste scripts, an entire script from ChatGPT, copy and paste in the workspace. Okay. You can do calculation, of course, custom function. Unfortunately, we cannot copy paste fields. I cannot say copy, but to create fields with the name, we have a strategy with ChatGPT. I'm going to show you all of this. Like it generates a CSV file with the name of the fields, and then I import them with one record, and that creates the fields in the table, right? With the importation process. So we have a workaround for that. But for the so I didn't see any notification, so just I'm pinging. So just ping. Is the process running smoothly? Yeah, I just sent. That's why you need to do it Yeah, that's what he said last time too. Yeah. So okay, so yeah, I mean maybe it wasn't being received or system in a standby. Okay. Because the file are big, right? So I don't know where I don't want to show no, normally I have he's saying me uh he's saying me stuff here when he's doing something. He says what he's doing, but I would double check with this. So other questions?
I think we're good for the moment, actually. Uh, People are likely processing the magnitude of what you are informing them.
Yeah, so I mean, just a quick question. Are you surprised about all of this? Do you feel like my new friend in Australia, like you witnessing like a sci-fi movie?
Yes. This is. Oh, here's a question that snuck in here. Uh,
Uh-huh.
uh, OpenAI presented a new tool for creating workflows like the one you use with N8N, Zapier, etc. Do you know if these workflows can be connected to FileMaker?
Yes, you can, of course. The agent mode, stuff like this, right? So this is something I'm working on, right? Because you can, ChatGPT, we can ask, right? A question from my audience. See, if so, you need to give him a clue, right, of what you want. Like if I give you access to my server API, can you query data from there? Just asking. No, I can directly connect to query FileMaker server or any external API unless you explicitly provide a bridge or endpoint, right? So that means, um, okay, so if you provide an API endpoint, which we can do, right? So your server, so I need to experiment that. So then yes, I can query it directly through a scripted request you authorize. Okay, I need to see. So then I can generate a correct. Okay, yeah. So the answer is yes. So then I can generate a correct serial JSON request and send through your own connector or plugin like MBS Internet. I can enter. If you use FileMaker and ChatGPT integration, if you configure your FileMaker file to call my API, okay, yeah. So the FileMaker, yeah, of course, that's the normal thing. I never initiate connection through an external. Okay, yeah. So in short, if you give me API access to the connection detail, I can absolutely help you connect. So I'm pretty sure we can get rid of N, So because that's the question, right? So you want to get rid of this, right? Correct?
Yes.
Me too, because okay, we need to pay ChatGPT, we need to pay the NNN, we need to pay FileMaker, we need to pay. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm living in Greece, quote unquote, because this is how it works here. You need to pay for everything. So anyway, you know what I mean. So I'm working on this. Okay, this is new stuff, right? We have new possible. So what are because Todd guys is selling his stuff as well, the auto whatever AI stuff. I didn't watch the video. I tend not to use 2 billion program and access, right? Because it's it can be like costly, right? And you don't want to learn ChatGPT, then learn NNN, because NNN I tried, and yeah, you need to spend 2 hours spent in FileMaker, 10 hours spent on NNN. I don't want, because when you watch the video, oh, everything fine, everything's super super simple. No, nothing is simple. It's simple if you know what you're doing, right? So yeah. Do I answer the question? Did I answer the question?
I think so. Let me see. Uh, yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I'm with you. I want to get rid of this too. I want, but it will come at that point. At one point, we will be able to access. But I'm pretty sure I know what he means by this, you know. So your server, FMI, data latest database. So I'm going to check this. You know, I'm going to work on this. You know, and the webinar will be how to get rid of NNN. Right. So that will be right. I'm working because I want to use those things. But I understand with the security perspective, you cannot say, hey, go to, but I can say, go to, you know, oh, did you know, for example, did you know you can do something like this? You know, for example, I'm using this website for my pinball. Okay. This is the most used and the most, you know, but this website is like made in, you know, in 1989, you know, pretty much, right? So there's no search, there's no login, right? So, you know, I say, okay, you know, let's do a new chat, you know, other demo. So you do that, right? So you go to the coils, okay? Go to this page and find me the coils for system for you know, Williams system 11 1988, right? So you go to the website, right? And it will come with the coil for the machine I want, and even it will even bring the photo maybe, right? So I should have said I want the flipper coil. Or say all those coils are for system 11, and I know because of the name. Right? So let's, you know, forgot to mention coils for you know, coils for flippers. Okay, so we say one we have one. There's only one. This one. Oh yeah, okay. That's you know, depending on Taxi or Black Knight 2000. Like, okay, so see, so he went there, you know, and so this is what is that, but you know, find it in there, find it. So he will find it here. Oh, I did not find a listing, especially with the map. Anyway, well, okay, so you can go to a website, you know. So it's a flipper core, very games. Okay, so so you can you can say go to the one website, you know, and I don't know, maybe my example wasn't good enough. Maybe I can say, oh yeah, because I didn't go far enough, so I need to go there. I need to go there, you know, here. You know, here in this page, right? So look in this page for our system 11. He will find it because I went to the page. Boom, you know, so he found it. Right? Can you pull with photos? If there's photos, boom, of the photos, right? So and so you can do that. So if you have an endpoint, right? And the question is, so you can with the URL, right? With the script on you know, you can trigger scripts from the URL. You can give access. So now we can go back to this. You know, is the endpoints could be WebDirect page. No. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I need to create custom web publishing, see how enable custom perform script on server, insert from okay. Hosting, global field, JSON. Yeah, okay. I will find out. I will. So FileMaker data API, perfect for machine-to-machine communications. Okay. So okay. Now, can you assist me to create an endpoint and then grant you access? So that will be, a great demo. Do you want me to do that in front of you?
Yes, but not today because I have to go to a meeting.
No. Today, no. That is 2 weeks. No, I mean, do you not now, but
Yes.
so we can do that. Like no, no hands. That means I never did it. Let's do it together. I don't really need that, right? To be honest with you, but I want to do it, and
Hmm.
then you can see how I'm using the AI. So 1 hour a day, I'm doing that with you. Will you like that way? Like real world stuff, with no nets. What? Okay, Marge?
Yes, we're
Yeah.
here. So that'll
Okay.
be
Yeah, yeah.
awesome. Cool.
Okay. So if you want to, we can
We're
dock the
good. We're
enterprise.
wrapping
Yeah,
up
we
for
did.
today. Thank you, Nick.
Okay.
We will see
Okay.
you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be
Yeah.
working on finishing up that other series people really want to see the sample file for.
Yes, 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 yes. Tomorrow will be the big day.
Yes. All right, everybody. Have a good one. I will see you all later.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.